guys, today I'm gonna walk us through how to achieve this makeup look. This is a dance performance makeup look that we did for our most recent performance. I got a request to do a tutorial on this makeup look. I think what makes this look really nice is this glitter. Is probably the best glitter I've ever used. It's so stunning. Everybody on the team has to do the same makeup, so I'll show you how I do it. Right now I just have lotion on and some tinted sunscreen, moisturizer. Okay, I'm gonna start by putting on this primer, but I will list all of the products in the description box below. I always wash my hands before I start. I just put this on my fingers and just rub it onto my face. And then I give this a few minutes to kind of set before I go in with any foundation. So once my primer has set, I will start with my foundation. So this is L'Oreal Infallible foundation. There we go. This is a little light for my skin tone right now. Maybe I'll mix it with this because this is a little bit darker. Sunscreen is actually a lot darker. I don't know if you can see. I guess I'll just stir it with my finger. Okay. I use a beauty blender to apply my foundation. This is wet, so I just like soaked it and squeezed it out a couple times like a sponge. I'll just dab some on here from the back of my hand and start applying. Okay, this is pretty light for my skin tone. I was also a little bit sunburnt, so it kind of covered that up, but when you do this look, just use a foundation that matches your skin tone. Now we have our foundation on. I'm gonna go in and do contour. I have two contour colors, so usually if I'm doing a performance, I'll use this darker one just because I'm usually really tanned for the performances, but today I'm gonna use the lighter one. So this is janky because the lid broke, but this is Wet n Wild makeup stick. I tuck my hair behind my ear, try to get all my sideburn back there, and then I take the card. I just use this card for my makeup all the time. I keep it in my makeup bag, and then I lay the card starting at the top of my ear, and I kind of aim it towards the corner of my mouth like this, and then I just draw I just draw a little bit of a triangle, and it looks silly right now, but I'll go and blend it. I hold my card right where it was, and then with this damp beauty blender, I just dab it out. Okay, I got a pretty fierce line right there. Let me try to blend that. I'll just do this side now. Tuck the hair behind my ear and just draw it on. Better to err on the side of less, and then you can always add. I'm also gonna put contour on my forehead. Kind of go around the perimeter. I'll just do a couple little marks. Boop, boop, boop. And then I'll just hold my hair back and blend it. I don't think this really does anything, but sometimes I'll just dab some of the extra contour I have onto my nose and down here. So I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. People love this one, including me. It is kind of expensive though. We'll see if I buy it again. I just put it under my eye in a triangle. I'll use this to do a stripe down the nose, and then I'll do my Cupid's bow. I just looked at myself. Okay, let's blend some of this. I just blend it with my fingers under the eyes at first. Oh, I look silly. I'll tap to get it right up under my lash line. And then I'll go in with the flat part of this beauty blender. Blend it out. And then right here, give it a little tap. Give it a little boop boop for my nose. I'll usually tap it with one of my fingers. Now we're going to, I I always do this. Okay, so I just remembered. Usually when I do this look, it's best to put the glitter on first because you don't want the glitter to be falling off of your eyelids while you're trying to apply it and onto your face that you just put on. But we already did the face. I usually do my face first and then my eyes, so that was just a habit. But anytime I'm doing glitter like this, I try to do the eyes first, even though it feels unnatural to me. I just forgot this time, so it's okay. We'll make it work. Okay. So now let's do bronzer. I use this Too Faced Medium Deep Matte Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It kind of smells like chocolate. So I just take my little fluffy brush, give it a little whirl in there, and then I tap it off. Sometimes I'll like dab onto my hand first if I think I got too much on here. I'll put my card the same way I had it for my contour, and I'll just start up in this by the corner of my ear and just kind of buff some bronzer on there. And then I'll kind of work it up the side of to my temple. Get a little more for the other side. I'll put a little bit on either side of my nose, and then I'll go in and do my hairline under the chin so I don't look like I have a double chin. Now we're looking bronzed, so it looks a little bit better, even though I used a foundation that was a little bit light. Now we're gonna do the eyeshadow, and I'll come back and finish the face after. I'm gonna start with this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I just put a little bit on each eyelid, and then I just rub it in with my finger, and I rub it all the way up to my eyebrow, and I get out here as well in the corner because that's where I like to have my eyeshadow. Out here. And then I'll do the other eye. This step isn't essential. I mean, none of these steps are essential. You could change this however you want, however suits you, or based on the makeup that you have. This step just helps your eyeshadow stay put, and yeah, you definitely don't need to do that part. Then I'm using this Tartelette in Bloom palette. This is the only makeup palette I ever really touch. I love it. I love the colors in here. Really nice colors. I'm gonna start out by using this little brush, and I'm gonna get this lightest color, Charmer, right here in the corner, and I'm just gonna apply this over my whole eye just as a powder base for my eyeshadow. I know some people do one eye at a time and complete that entire eye, and then they do the other whole eye, but I do like step by step on each eye. I think that's what most people do, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna take this eye base brush. It's like a little bit, it's wide. And I'm gonna go in. I always struggle doing these stage looks because you need a lot of dark eyeshadow basically, and that's just like not my look. So I always have to like force myself to choose darker colors and apply more than I would like to, just again because it's a stage look. Normally I would probably choose this one, Flower Child. I'm gonna do it. No, I'll do Jet Setter. So it's slightly darker. It's like a mocha color. So I'm just gonna get some of that on this brush. Give it a little tap tap. And then I'm gonna take this card again and put it at my lower lash line and angle it up towards the edge of my eyebrow. And I'm gonna hold it there and then apply with this in the crease. So just kind of windshield wiper, having this brush perpendicular. So rather than having it this way, have it perpendicular to my crease. Do some good old back and forth action. I used to close my eye the whole time when I would do this, but then I thought I heard someone say that you're supposed to open your eye for part of the time because it kind of allows you to get more of this area up here rather than like just down here, because we want the most coverage with this color, and then as you do darker and darker colors you like zeroed into like this little area. But right now we kind of want a bit of a fade reach with this lighter color. I'm gonna just go in with a little bit more. My dance instructor always, like, I'll come show her my makeup and then she tells me to go add more, or like, oh, it's good but you need more black, you need more eyeshadow. I just do my best to go hard with it the first time. Do the other side. We're gonna go in with a fluffy brush. This is a crease brush. We're gonna choose a little bit of a darker color. Yeah, we're gonna go pretty dark because there's not really a nice gradient from light to dark on here. It's just kind of like these ones are pretty light and those are pretty dark. So ideally I would have like an in-between color between this one and this one, but we don't have that, so we're just gonna go for this one. I'm just gonna get a little bit on the tip of the brush, tap it off. Sometimes I will dab it on my hand first. Card in place. Now we're just gonna focus on the outer corner of the eye and we're gonna do little circles. I like to hold the brush at the end so that I don't push too hard and so that I can really just floof it around on there. This is the part where my instructor will tell me to do more. I'm gonna do a little more. Actually, I'll do the other side first. It's hard to look glamorous when you're doing makeup with the card. I'm just also working it into the crease there, the outer crease, floofing it all around up here. Oh, that one's darker. Is it? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do a little more. This is how it always is when I do makeup. You just gotta kind of go back and forth until you got the right amount and your eyes look the same. I'm gonna take this flat tip brush. This is how I always do my eyeliner. I don't have any liquid eyeliner and I don't really like it. So I'm gonna take the same dark color that I put in my crease. This is called Smoke Show, by the way. I'm gonna get the flat head brush in there and just put this on my lash line going out towards my outer crease where I put most of that dark color. And I don't go too far in with this just because I don't want my eye to look small. So I keep it on the outer corner. Now let's go in with the glitter primer. Just the NYX glitter primer. I don't know if you call it NYX or NYX, but I just said NYX. So squeeze, that was a lot I think. I just squeeze it out onto my finger and my camera just stopped filming all of a sudden. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, I have my primer on there. So I'm dibble dabbling the glitter into the lid. This is the NYX Glitter Brilliance. Oh, is it upside down? There it is. This is the glitter. So I'm gonna get some on my finger, on the tip of my finger. But when I apply to my eye, I'm gonna hold this card under my eye so that the glitter doesn't get on my fresh face. I'm gonna hold the card here and just dab the glitter everywhere I put the primer. I've got the glitter on most of my lid. I'm just gonna go dab around and make sure there's not anywhere else it wants to stick. There. Okay, now we got glitter on one lid. We're gonna go ahead with, I need to wipe my finger on my leg. All right, getting the glitter off my finger. So now we're gonna go with the glitter primer on the other eye. And I'm just gonna fix my eyebrow and then dab the primer everywhere that I want glitter. Fade it out this way and get it up into my corner, but only on the lid. Okay, that was good. Get more glitter in the lid. We have the primer on there. Dip my finger in some glitter. Oh, I need my card so I don't get it on my face. Oh. Card here. Glitter here. And then out here, glitter fade. Yeah, that's probably good. Eyes are done. You could go in if you want with liquid black eyeliner and just do your lash line kind of like over the glitter. You could also do some lower eyeliner action, but I'm also not gonna do that. So we're just gonna finish the face now. Just need some blush. So I'm gonna use this big floofy blush brush. This is Bare Minerals Bellini Hibiscus Blush Duo. The label has rubbed off. These two colors, I usually go for the lighter one, but also I kind of just get both. I don't really know because the brush is so big. I put it right here and kind of blend it back to kind of blend in with my bronzer. We're gonna set the face with this Makeup Forever HD powder. It's really fine. I just kind of dab it everywhere. Don't want to get shiny. I tend to get shiny like right here. I think I was a bit shiny a second ago. Set everything, but then I'm gonna do highlight. I do highlight after I set because I just feel like setting it would kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure why. I'm using the Becca Opal highlighter. It looks like this. I have a fan brush. I'm just gonna dab it in here, give it a little pop, and then just apply on my cheekbone. For performances, I kind of go hard with the highlight. I mean, I kind of always go hard with the highlight. Sometimes I will use, I don't think that brush is in here anymore actually. Sometimes I'll use a thicker brush or even just my finger, or I'll just do a couple of goes with this fan brush. I also get my Cupid's bow. I love a little highlight on the Cupid's bow. I get the tip of the nose, and then I'll get the bridge of my nose. Sometimes I'll do this with my finger. I'm gonna go in with my finger and just do a little. I'll take this brush from the beginning when we started eyes, this little brush that I applied the base. I'm gonna take this light color charmer and I'm just gonna put it up on my brow bone to highlight that a little bit up here. That same light color and put it in my inner corner, trying not to disturb the glitter. And to finish my highlighting, I'll just take my finger and put some highlight on my brow bone. I'm gonna use the Eyelure ones. Sometimes if I'm reusing lashes, I'll go try to clean up the lash line. I hold my lashes with tweezers and then I take my glue and I just coat the area. Coat it like this. Better too much glue than not enough, I'd say. You don't want these bad boys flying off your face during a performance or a night out. You don't want them falling in your dinner. I kind of get the back and then like the top, and I put a little extra on the two corners because that's where they tend to come up for me. That's where they tend to detach from my face when they're about done being on my face. Just let this dry for a little bit. Sometimes I wave it around, blow on it. I got a few sparkles. Oh, I got one up there. Ooh! I let go of it. It's okay. So you can check if it's ready by just giving it a little poke. And it should be like kind of tacky. This is just kind of hard. You just have to have some practice. Take the lash. It's best if you can stabilize your hand. I set the center on first, and then I kind of just let it chill for a sec, and then I'll bop the outer edge on, and I'll give it a little like push, kind of push it on there, and I'll let it kind of chill, secure for a second, and then I'll go for the inner corner, bop, and I'll stick it right on. That went pretty well. Oh, outer corner's off. Then you just kind of hold everything, give everything a little push to secure it. If you put your lashes on while the glue is still a little maybe too wet, it's not the best. Like, my inner corner keeps popping up when I blink. Now I gotta sit here and hold it down for a little bit. And I find if you're applying lashes, you don't really need eyeliner because they're so thick at the bottom and they're just kind of dense at the base. And so I find you don't really need eyeliner. Give this one a little love real quick. Put some glue on this one now. We're off season right now, so after we finish a choreography, we'll perform it a bunch of times in like 2 months or something. We'll travel around and perform at congresses, which are like dance festivals. So I'll like be doing this look all the time for 2 months or so, and then the routine is over, and so we'll have like a different look for our next show where all the girls do the same look. But it just depends on the vibe of the show, what type of makeup you'll have, what type of lip, what type of hair, and then your costume and your shoes. I don't know, feels ready. Okay, I'm just gonna place the center where I want it, secure the outer edge, give it a little push. I'll go in with the tweezers and secure the inner corner. And then yeah, I just stick around for a sec and poke it on. Lashes on, full face on. I'm gonna brush my eyebrows. I just like to clean them up, so I brush all my eyebrow hairs up and then I brush them sideways. And then at the arch, I'll brush like kind of down. You can add a lip if you want. This is the lipstick that we were using for this routine, or it's like the color Mabelline, Plum Paradise. You could leave it here, or you could obviously use a different lipstick color, but this lipstick color matches our outfit. I usually apply chapstick first. I just always use Burt's. Now that I'm applying this on camera, I like forget how to do it on my top lip. Is this how people do it? I don't know. This is the final look. Like I said, you can do a different lipstick or gold glitter if you wanted. I hope you liked it. I'll probably do more makeup tutorials coming up, more of like a casual makeup tutorial as well, just like something I would do for a date night or a night out. The makeup I did for my graduation photos, I'll do a tutorial like that coming up. Any questions you have, leave them in the comments below, and let me know if you liked this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up so that I know to make more makeup tutorials. I really enjoyed making it, and I was excited that someone requested a makeup tutorial from me after I posted this look on my Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you complete this look and what you think of it if you do. Okay, thanks for watching.